As the law of attraction goes to work on your goals, you'll find that numerous ideas, strategies, and inspiration will come into your awareness. These might be flashes of insight that come up during visualization or meditation time. Sometimes the opportunity will appear in a form of an unexpected phone call or a new acquaintance who brings you details of the lucky break. At other times, it will be an unusual monetary transactions, rebate, or other financial boost that brings you to the money you need to take the first step toward your goal. Yet again, it might be merely an impulse, an inspired idea, or a strategy that bravely comes to mind that you write down. I call these inspired ideas. They're not random ideas you'd like to try or strategies you think might work. They're approaches you've never considered before that could only have come to mind because of your use of the law of attraction. Whatever appears, your task is to recognize these opportunities for what they are. Then act quickly while the associated energy is in your favor. It's not enough to simply think positive thoughts. When a chance appears, you must take action. When Janet Switcher wanted to sell her own book, Instant Income, shortly after the Success Principles was first released, she set the intention to land a publishing deal from a prominent New York publisher, then spent days writing an elaborate book proposal, knowing with certainty that an opportunity to take action would appear. Within 2 weeks, Janet got a call from the former chairman and CEO of Times Warner Book Group, who had recently retired and started his own literary agency. A friend had mentioned Janet's latest project to him, and he had called to discuss representing her. Because Janet was prepared with her book proposal, was clear about what she wanted, and recognized the lucky break for what it was, she took action and quickly signed on as one of the CEO's first clients. Within weeks, Janet was in New York meeting with America's biggest publishing houses and sold her books from major advance just a few days later. In the beginning, as you start intentionally creating your future, it may seem like these inspirations and opportunities are swift to appear and overwhelming in number. You may not trust them all, and you probably feel like they're seriously impacting your to-do list. So how can you distinguish the truly inspired ideas, prioritize them, then accomplish all of them if you're supposed to take immediate action? How can you discuss which actions are the most important and which can be left until later? One way is to use an exercise called somatic decision making, sometimes referred to as the sway test. It's based on the idea that our bodies instinctively know what's right for us and can therefore help us decide by considering our difficult options. To start the process, stand with your feet together and your arms relaxed at your sides. Close your eyes and simply ask yourself, body, what is a yes answer? Wait until your body automatically leans forward or backward. Then ask your body, what is a no answer? If it leans on the opposite direction, you have successfully calibrated your body's answers. When you're determined which directions means yes for you and which means say no, you can begin to test the accuracy of the calibration by asking your body some standard questions that you already know the answer to, such as, is my name Jack? Do I live in Dallas, Texas? Am I wearing a blue shirt? Once you have determined that you can trust the answers you are getting, you can begin to ask your body operations or questions about the inspired ideas you've received. Should I bring on Jonathan as a partner in the business? Should I marry dog? Should I buy a boat that Marcos called about today? Another way to discern between the many inspired ideas you receive is to simply see which one keep coming up for you. When you first got the idea, the form of transformational leadership council, I didn't take action right away. In fact, it was months before I could take the necessary step. But the idea kept popping into my head to odd moments, newly embellished with specific ideas about who to invite as members, what the organization's goals should be, where we could meet for annual meetings, and so on. I couldn't get these thoughts out of my head. The same thing happened with the first Chicken Soup for the Soul book. I got so many messages that I know I simply had to take action on the idea. I'm reading this, guys. Thank you.